Over the weekend, it emerged that a White House budget official put a freeze on nearly $400 million of military aid to Ukraine within 90 minutes of Trump's call with President Volodymyr Zelensky on July 25. The revelation: we can't take up a matter we don't have. The president's insistence that his behavior is perfect and his tight hold on conservative voters has even deprived lawmakers of a face-saving defense that was once used by Bill Clinton's partisans, that what he did was unacceptable but not impeachable. They contest between facts and details, and the president's alternative narratives might also offer a 2020 election preview, when Trump is likely to offer an expansive view of a historically successful presidency that might not bear much relation to reality on many points but could prove deeply attractive to voters, especially thanks to the apparent ongoing strength of his economy and Trump's vote. In an age when partisans can find news coverage to suit their facts, it's no surprise that GOP senators have neither the interest nor political space to criticize the president, let alone censure him or kick him out of office. The end of the Republican institutionalist zone of the most remarkable features of the impeachment saga is how even congressional institutionalists like Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell have been willing to cede control of their party to Trump. Republicans are sticking to a simple strategy to save Trump's presidency that's guided them throughout the impeachment crisis: avoid talking about and unearthing new evidence of his conduct at all costs. That approach is anchoring the Republican position as Democrats demand more witnesses, documents and transparency in a pre-holidays showdown over the terms of the Senate trial of Trump, expected to begin in early January. McConnell has said he is working closely with the White House counsel on arrangements for the trial, leading to claims he has ditched a duty to be an independent juror. The president is also leading the rhetorical charge ahead of the Senate trial. Pelosi gives us the most unfair trial in the history of the US Congress, and now she is crying for fairness in the Senate and breaking all rules while doing so. She lost Congress once, she will do it again. Trump tweeted Monday. The role of the House of Representatives in impeachment is to investigate and charge a president. Contrary to Trump's claim, the trial is the duty of the Senate alone. With Congress out of town until next year and Trump at his Florida resort, the battle over impeachment degenerated into a series of transcontinental tweets and soundbites. President Trump blocked his own witnesses and documents from the House, and from the American people, on phony complaints about the House process. What is his excuse now? The basic gist. There, Democrats called witnesses who testified that Trump leaned on Ukraine's president. Republicans spun counterfactual narratives and tried to speak about almost everything but Trump's actions in Ukraine. The trouble is, new information keeps pouring out. Over the weekend, it emerged that a White House budget official put a freeze on nearly $400 million of military aid to Ukraine within 90 minutes of Trump's call with President Volodymyr Zelensky on July 25. The revelations emerged in email. How do you impeach if you have no crime? Trump said. We can't take up a matter we don't have. So hopefully it'll be on the way over at some point, McConnell deadpanned in their lawyers, Trump's referring to Noah Feldman, the Harvard professor who argued in favor of impeachment. It's hard to imagine a trial not having documents and witnesses, Schumer said Monday. Republicans need to get out of the trial after thwarting such Democratic goals and by sparing the president damage that could backfire on vulnerable swing state Republicans seeking re-election. McConnell's unwillingness to expand the case reflects the fact that if White House officials had information that would clear him of abusing his power over Ukraine, McConnell might be keen to hear from the likes of former National Security Advisor John Bolton and acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney. McConnell's arguments have been bolstered, however, by the decision by Democrats not to take court action to challenge Trump's refusal to allow key witnesses to testify. They instead opted to charge Trump with obstructing Congress in the second article of impeachment. McConnell seized on the decision on Monday to justify his reluctance to agree to Schumer's demands for witnesses in the Senate trial expected to start early next year. What the House could have done is to go to court to try to compel the attendance, and they didn't do that, McConnell said on Fox News on Monday. They didn't do that. They just blew right through that and accused the president of doing something improper by simply invoking executive privilege, which every president has done.